Israel has received more U.S. military aid than any other country since World War II. But the humanitarian crisis in Gaza is putting that assistance under heavy scrutiny and prompting calls for Washington to put conditions on the military funding it provides to Israel. Here's what we know about the level of U.S. support for Israel as it fights Hamas militants in Gaza. In 2016, the U.S. signed a record $38 billion agreement to provide Israel with military aid over a period of 10 years. $33 billion was for military equipment and $5 billion for missile defense systems. Israel became the first international operator of the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, with plans for a fleet of 75 of the technologically advanced fighter jets. The U.S. helps fund Israel's Iron Dome short-range rocket defense system and the David Sling system to shoot down rockets fired from up to 124 miles away. A further $14 billion for Israel, proposed by President Joe Biden last year, is currently held up in Congress.
We're going to make sure Iron Dome continues to guard the skies over Israel. We're going to make sure other hostile actors in the region know that Israel is stronger than ever and prevent this conflict from spreading.
The United States has long used its veto power on the UN Security Council to block resolutions seen as critical of Israel. Earlier during the war, it vetoed calls for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Then, in March, for the first time, Washington abstained from a vote on a similar resolution.
Abstention.
Security Council resolutions need at least 9 votes in favor and no veto by the US, France, Britain, Russia, or China. Washington has also taken Israel's side elsewhere. Former President Donald Trump withdrew the United States from the UN Human Rights Council to protest the body's criticism of Israel's treatment of Palestinians. In 2017, Trump recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The status of Jerusalem, which is home to sites holy to Muslims, Jews, and Christians, has been one of the biggest obstacles to reaching a peace deal between Israel and the Palestinians.